Dust Devils, like most burst tasks, are one of the best tasks you can get for Slayer and Magic XP. Using decent magic gear and Ice Barrage, Devils can provide 70k Slayer XP an hour and 160k Magic XP an hour. A 25-minute task provided me with 650k GP and loot and 2 totem pieces. So these come to around 1.5 mil GP an hour, which can easily make up for your barrage runes. I would highly recommend buying the extension for these for 100 points, as they are incredibly good task and it nearly doubles the amount you get per task. Dust Devils require 65 Slayer to attack. To burst them, you require the Desert Treasure quest to be completed and 70 magic for Ice Burst. 94 magic for Ice Barrage is recommended, as this will boost your kill speeds by about 25%. Because you will be praying melee at all times, you will also need at least 43 prayer, obviously. The only things that matter gear-wise for burst tasks are magic damage and prayer bonus. Dust Devils only have level 1 magic, so they have basically no magic defense. This allows you to wear things like proselyte armor and continue to burst effectively. You want the weapon you bring to be capable of auto-casting Ancients, as this becomes extremely intensive otherwise. Your options are an Ancient Staff, Master Wand, Kodai Wand, or Nightmare Staff. You want to bring the best staff/wand you can afford. I personally bring Kodai, but it is very expensive. An Orbless Nightmare Staff is actually a decent option if you can't afford a Kodai. It has slightly worse attack and defense bonuses, but the same damage bonus, and the staff only costs 53 mil as of right now. The Ancient Staff actually reduces your prayer bonus by 1, so I would try to bring a Master Wand at the very least. Ancestral Robes provide a massive magic damage bonus if you have them. If not, just wear the best prayer boosting armor you have. Make sure you bring an Occult Necklace, as this provides a 10% damage bonus for only around 800k. An Imbued God Cape gives a 2% damage bonus, so make sure you bring that. A Book of Darkness provides a +5 prayer bonus. I would bring this over even an Arcane Spirit Shield just for the prayer bonus because the defense doesn't really matter. You also want to bring a Tormented Bracelet or Barrow's Gloves. The bracelet is a 5% damage bonus. For boots, you probably want to bring Devout Boots for their +5 prayer bonus. And finally, bring a Blessing for the added prayer bonus, of course. Rada's Blessing 4 is the best option if you have one. For inventory, you'll need Iron Darts to tag the Dust Devils. A Din's Bulwark can help with tagging, although the extra weight from the shield can be a problem here. I prefer to save my special attacks for my Ceradome and Godsword. I bring a Desert Amulet 4 for restocking. House Tabs or Rings of Dueling will work as well. I bring Karamja Gloves to get a new task from Daredevil after I finish the task. Dust Devils, unlike Necreals, drop bones, so it's absolutely worth bringing a Bone Crusher, as each bone buried also gives you a prayer point in the catacombs. The Holy Wrench saves me some money on prayer potions. The Herb and Gem Sack help me store gems and herbs the Dusties drop. I bring a Ceradome and Godsword to help keep my prayer up, and runes to cast Ice Barrage. You can put these in a rune pouch if you really need the space. Finally, I bring a Zarek's Talisman to teleport me to the catacombs. There's actually a couple things wrong with my inventory. I ended the task without using a single dose of prayer potion. If you're barraging rather than bursting and have good prayer bonus and a Godsword, you really won't be using any prayer potions. Another problem I ran into was running out of run energy because I was running around killing them so quickly. I'd recommend taking a couple stamina potions or an explorer's ring for the run recharge. To get there, use your Zarek's Heart teleport on your Zarek's Talisman. If you don't have this unlocked, you can use Karet's Menmore. I'm sure I'm pronouncing that wrong. But you can use it to teleport to Arceus and run south. Once in the dungeon, the Dust Devils are in the southeastern section of the catacombs. The southern room is a much better option for bursting than the northern one. The method to kill them is pretty simple. Equip your Iron Darts and tag all of the Dusties in the room, then repeatedly click back and forth in this corner until they are in a nice stack and go to town. If you have an alt account, this method becomes much easier. Even a level 3 account can pick up the drops for you. An account with high alchemy can prevent you from having to bank the whole task. If you don't have an alt account, I would recommend bringing in an explorer's ring to alch the drops. The alchs here aren't as valuable as ones dropped by Necreals, but it will still be a sizable chunk of GP. The task of 230 Dusties took me only 25 minutes and provided me with 650k GP and loot, as well as 2 totem pieces. I also received 30k Slayer XP and 70k Magic XP. This task is absolutely incredibly worth doing every single time you get one. And that's it for the video. Leave a like if you liked it, or subscribe.